Hello and welcome to Conversational English. Welcome to the Conversational English Hour. I'm excited about today's topic, and today's topic is the Ice Bucket Challenge. My objective for each of you today is to give you an opportunity to practice using strategies to improve and apply comprehension skills that you will learn today as we read a short, simple passage of text. The title of this text is the Ice Bucket Challenge. Welcome, David. Welcome, M. Dela Cruz and Rafael. David, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. It's raining in my place.
Oh, it's raining in your place today? And now,
Yeah.
is that a heavy rain or is that a shower?
Uh, no, it's you can
Do you need an
hear.
umbrella? Do you need an umbrella today?
I'm in my home.
Okay, but if you were outside, would you need an umbrella?
Yes.
Okay.
I need an umbrella or a coat.
Okay, so then it's a heavy rain. So it's raining heavily in your country today. What time is it? What time is it in your country?
Yeah, it's about 10 p.m.
Okay, 10 p.m. And for me, it's 11 a.m. So we're about, what, 12 hours, 11 hours difference in time. Well, welcome, David. I'm happy to have you here today. I hope that you will learn a lot and things that you'll be able to use. And speaking of which, we have the Ice Bucket Challenge. If it's raining in your area, today would not be a good day to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. Okay. M.
Yeah.
Dela Cruz, how are you today? How are you today, M. Dela Cruz?
Hello, I am fine.
Great, you're doing fine. And what country are you calling in from today?
Mm, it is hot.
Okay, it is hot there. And what
It is
country
very hot.
is very hot? What country is it that you're calling from today? Where do you live? What country do you live?
I live in Spain, in
Uh,
Andalusia.
I see you live in Spain.
Yes.
And David, I forgot to ask, where do you live, David?
I'm living in Hanoi, Vietnam.
Okay, Hanoi, Vietnam. Thank you. Hello, Rafael. How are you today?
Hello, fine, thanks. I
Great.
am in Spain. Here is too hot.
Very good.
We are almost on holiday. Well, I finished my holiday and I start working on
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Okay, wonderful. Well, today is a holiday for me as well. And Adela, how are you?
Fine,
How are you?
thanks. Thanks for
Good,
asking.
good. And where are you calling in from today?
I'm called from Spain. I'm from Spain, from Valencia. It's a very hot
Okay,
day, a sunny day. I
okay,
finished my holidays too.
okay. So it appears that Adela, M. Dela Cruz, and Rafael, all three of you might enjoy the Ice Bucket Challenge if you were to choose to do so. This would be a great day to do it. And Anastasia, how are you, Anastasia?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing wonderful. And where are you calling in from today, Anastasia?
Okay, I'm calling from Kazakhstan.
I'm sorry, tell me where you're calling in again from?
Okay, Kazakhstan.
Pakistan.
Kazakhstan. No,
Pakistan.
Kazakhstan. No,
I guess.
Kazakhstan.
Okay, could you
No,
write it?
Kazakhstan.
Could you write it
Huh?
for me in the? Could you write it for me in the chat box?
Okay, sure.
And how's
Google.
okay? And how's the weather where you are today?
It's pretty hot. It's pretty
It's,
hot.
it's
Yeah.
very hot. Okay. Well, I hope that you will find that this topic today will be very refreshing. So you're from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan.
Well, but we pronounce it like Kazakhstan. Even
Kazakhstan.
yeah,
Okay.
because I don't know, some Arabic and Spanish speakers pronounce it like Kazakhstan,
Uh-huh.
but people who live in Kazakhstan, they pronounce it like Kazakhstan,
Okay.
and in
So
English it's pronounced like Kazakhstan. I don't
okay.
know.
All right. So what is your native language? What language do you
Okay,
speak?
my native language is Russian.
Okay, your native language is Russian. Okay, well, as I get new students and they're from different places, I tend to look up information to be a little more familiar about them. So thank you very much for coming to class today. I'm very happy to have you here. And
Thank
let's
you.
see. And Eva, how are you today? It's good to see you, Eva.
Hi, it's doing well. And how
Good.
about you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. Today is a beautiful day for me. It's a little hot, but it isn't raining as it is for David, so I'm fortunate for that. But I want to thank all of you for coming today to our class, and I'm going to now bring in the classroom material. I want to point out to each of you that you will have a number that will be assigned to you. And I have missed someone. Oh, it's Ismail. Hello, Ismail. How are you?
I am doing well, Priscilla. Nice to
Good.
see you.
It's nice to see you as well. And tell us, where are you calling in from today, Ismail? Where are you
Sorry?
calling from? Where are you calling in from today, Ismail?
I am connecting from Turkey.
You're calling in from Turkey. Well, that water underneath the bridge there, it looks so refreshing. How's the weather there in Turkey today?
The weather is very hot nowadays, Priscilla.
Okay, it's very hot nowadays. Well, I would think almost that I picked the perfect topic for this language class today. So without further ado, we'll get started in today's lesson. But let me brag a little bit for a moment. How many of you know what the word brag means? How many of you know what the word brag means?
Break means to rest.
I know.
It means, brag means, brag, B-R-A-G, brag. Brag is to show my pride in something exemplary, something that I'm most happy with. That's what I mean by to brag. If you have little brothers or sisters or a husband or a wife, maybe a girlfriend, you want to brag about them, then you'll probably have something very positive to say about the people that you adore. Well, do you see this little picture here to the left? There's a little boy here. Do you see the little picture of the little boy?
Yeah.
Well, that's my nephew. And this is my nephew. This is his dad. This is my great nephew. And this is my nephew here. This is Marcus. The bigger one is Marcus. And the little one is Micah. I think Micah is in first grade, so he's about 5 or 6. So today's topic is going to be about the Ice Bucket Challenge. How many of you have heard of the Ice Bucket Challenge before? What about you, Raphael? Have you heard of the Ice Bucket Challenge?
No, never. I never heard about that.
M. De La Cruz, have you heard of the Ice Bucket Challenge?
No, never.
David, have you?
Yeah, Eden. It's I see it's usually on my Facebook web.
So what is it? What is it about? What is the Facebook challenge about?
This game, and everyone have need to needs to use a full eye bucket and throw to
yeah, they
sorry,
use.
I don't explain.
I know, but
Yeah.
if we look at the picture, we can see that there's a bucket. We can see this bucket, and right now this bucket is upright. But if we look at this picture, it looks like that bucket of water has been tossed onto Marcus' head. So this is a challenge. I'm not exactly sure if I understood what his challenge was, but I thought it was interesting that he was willing to take on all of that ice cold water on his head. So that's the Ice Bucket Challenge. What about you, Adela? Had you heard of the Ice Bucket Challenge?
In Spain, in this moment, they are a Ice Bucket Challenge about to contribute to donate the money to this is ELA. this is a very important. This is to contribute artists, people in the media, as solidarity with the sorry.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And I don't know who was speaking now. Who was speaking? Who was just speaking to me? Was that Adela?
Adela, yes.
Okay. Okay. And what about you, Anastasia? Had you heard of? Okay. And what did you know about it?
Okay, because
Anna.
as far as remember, Charlie Sheen started, I guess, this the Ice Bucket Challenge, and it's about ASL organization. It's I don't know, it's some disease, as far as remember, and if you don't do the Ice Bucket Challenge, you have to pay. Also, you can nominate like usually 3 people to do the same thing, and there is many celebrities who had the Ice Bucket Challenge. For example, I don't know, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake. Actually, there are a lot of them.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Eva, have you heard of the Ice Bucket Challenge?
Yes, I heard about it, and I have some old friends who did this because they haven't got enough money. But I saw on Facebook also a video with a German girl who didn't did it because she would like to pay the charity money, the donation for the ALS rather than do this challenge, do this ice bucket thing.
Okay. Ismail, what have you heard, or are you aware of the Ice Bucket Challenge?
Yes, Priscilla. When I read newspaper, I saw a news about this challenge. One of the oppositional parliament member did this challenge, and some journalists photographed this event, and she tried to make people aware of the ALS illness with this challenge.
Okay.
I don't know what is the connection, but is there any logical connection with
Well,
these?
let's take a look at today's article and find out if there is a connection. Because I will tell you, in fact, I had never heard of the challenge until I saw my nephew and his son taking on the challenge. So this was fairly new to me, and I thought, wow, this would be an interesting topic for my language learners. All right.
And can I also add, I didn't say churches, I said that Charlie Sheen was the first one. Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Do you know him?
Yes, I do.
2.5 Men. So he make like the first one, I guess. He was one of the first who started.
Okay.
The Ice Bucket Challenge, but I'm not sure. I've heard about this. And he make the Money Bucket Challenge.
Okay, good. So I changed that, as far as you know. Okay, he is now participating in the challenge. All right, so we have lots of information about the Ice Bucket Challenge, and for those who did not know about the Ice Bucket Challenge, hopefully we'll learn something that we didn't know. If you will take a look with me, everyone, Raphael, you are number 1 today. M. De La Cruz, you are number 2. David,
Okay.
you are number 3. Adela, you are number 4. Anastasia, you are number 5. Eva, you are number 6. And Ismail, you are number 7. Please help me out, guys. Once I leave out of the forum, I don't come back for a while. So if someone comes into the room, please let me know. I'm just checking very quickly now to see if someone did come in, and I think Ibrahim did. So Ibrahim, let me know if you can hear me. Oh, well, Ibrahim just left.
Yeah, hi, teacher. I'm
Yes?
Ahmed. I am Ahmed.
You're Mohammed?
Ahmed.
Okay. All right. I don't know exactly what you said, but you want me to call you Mohammed, I guess.
Ahmed.
Okay. Well, could you spell that name for me in the chat box? And then that way I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Okay, and while you're doing that, do you know about the Ice Bucket Challenge?
No.
Okay, so you don't know anything about the Ice Bucket Challenge. All right, did you write your name in the chat box for me?
I have written my name.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what's really going to be best for me because your names come up on the screen as I should call you. If your name is something different than what I'm looking at, I may tend to forget because over a period of just one day, I will have talked to maybe 200 students. So I can't remember most likely without the aid of something being very visual for me. Are you still writing your name?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go on. I'm going to use the name that is on the screen, which is Ibrahim. You can always correct me each time I say it if I say it incorrectly, but right now it will be Ibrahim, okay? So Ibrahim, you are number 8. Let us start out with our reading today with number 1, starting with number 1. If you'll read for me.
Yes.
No?
Number 1 is Raphael. Raphael, you are number 1. If you'll read for me.
Yes. You have probably seen videos on social media of your family and friends pouring a bucket of ice cold water on their head of charity. This is what my nephew Marcus, Neil, and my great nephew did several weeks ago. Way to go, Marcus and Mikak. They have taken part in the Ice Bucket Challenge, the latest viral campaign to emerge on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and other networking sites.
Fantastic. Thank you for reading. Now, can you summarize very quickly for me what you just read?
Well, he said that the new system of putting a bucket of water on the head of the people is mainly for charity. And this is a campaign that emerged on the social networks
Good.
to get money for things like for several things like
Well,
charity.
mainly charities. Excellent. Thank you very much for reading that. Now the next person is going to be M. De La Cruz.
Sorry, teacher, but I don't see
Okay.
upstairs.
Are you able to see now, M. De La Cruz?
I cannot see.
I never see anything.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Oh, I see why you can't see anything. What about now? Can you see it now?
No.
Okay, yes.
No. Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay.
no.
You're number 2.
Oh,
You're number 2.
yes, but I cannot see.
Okay. Is there anyone that can see what's on the screen? Can anyone see what's on the screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Then,
Yes, I can see.
all right. So, M. De La Cruz, if you can't see, we're going to go to number.
Okay. The challenge involves dumping easy water on top of your head or donating 100 to various ALS charities: amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, also known as motor neuron disease, MND, destroys muscle, making it difficult to speak, swallow, and breathe. This bucket challenges participants post a video online and invite friends to follow suit. More than 1 million donors in the US had donated over 53 million since July the 29th.
Okay, this is July. That's July.
July,
And this is USA.
USA.
USA, that's the United States of America. All right. So what we're telling you here is that in this challenge, it involves dumping, and the word dumping only means this is dumping here. You see the water being dumped onto Marcus's head. This is what is called dumping.
Dumping?
Dumping, when you pour something on top of something or you're pouring something out. So this is dumping. You see the water that's in the bucket? The water that is in this bucket is being dumped. That is called dumping. Okay? So this dumping of icy cold water on the top of the head of someone. And donating means to give. And this particular disease is called amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. That's what ALS stands for. And it's also known as the motor neuron disease, MND. It destroys muscles, making it difficult to speak, swallow, and breathe. So, M. De La Cruz, can you summarize what you read for us? Can you summarize what you read and what I just said? You can just tell us one thing. Just tell us one thing about what you read.
That challenge involves dumping?
Very good. The challenge involves dumping. And where is the dumping usually done? What is dumped? What is dumped, M. De La Cruz? What is usually dumped? What is usually dumped?
Water.
Icy water. Good. And where is this icy water normally dumped? Where is it normally dumped? On the top of your head. Excellent. David, could you read number 3, please? David, are you still with us? Okay, let's see if David is still here. I'll have to go back to check. Okay, David isn't here, so we will go to number 4. So Adela, would you read, please?
Yes, the viral campaign is giving ALS and MND charities valuable global exposure to raise awareness of diseases and raise funds. It exploits people's wellness and desire to post selfies or videos of themselves online while feeling good about helping a charity.
Great, thank you. Adela, could you summarize what you just read for us?
Yes, it's a campaign. People say they're jumping with the ice water, and they are selfie video or selfie photograph in the media to people see it.
Okay, so what is a selfie, Adele? What's a selfie?
A selfie is a photo you take
of yourself.
Myself, yes, yourself.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, can you summarize what you just read for me, please? Can you summarize?
Yes, the text. This is a campaign about amyotrophic lateral sclerotic. This is the value is about the funds to take funds for this disease when people go in internet or put in internet these selfies or these videos.
Okay, good. So this campaign is going viral, actually, and it's getting global exposure. What does exposure mean, Adela?
This is generic. Is I think is to the people see, no?
That's exactly right. Many people globally are being able to see this campaign that has gone viral. Thank you. Anastasia, could you read number 5?
Sure. Communication and Media Studies Professor Mark Glantz said, "You get the message directly from friends and acquaintances. It's kind of appeal to the same side of people that wants to post a selfie." The challenge has even reached the President of the USA. Barack Obama decided against the douching but said he would donate instead.
Okay.
Most people with ALS die from respiratory failure within 3 to 5 years from the onset of symptoms.
Okay, and this word is dousing. Dousing.
Dousing.
And this word onset is the beginning. Onset means the beginning. Now, can you summarize what you read for me, please?
Yeah, sure. One professor, his name is Mark Glantz, said that the Ice Bucket Challenge is very popular among friends and acquaintances. It's kind of like to making a selfie. It has the same result. Well, I mean, it's so popular. Also, even the President of the United States, Barack Obama, got he was nominated to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, but he refused to do that. But he said he would donate some money instead of doing the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Fantastic. Okay, that's very good. All right, thank you, Anastasia. Now, if you will, I will read the entire passage for each of you. I want you to listen to the way that I read, listen for the intonation, listen for the sentence, the ending. At the sentences, at a period, I will come to a complete stop. At commas, I will pause and try to pronounce each word very accurately. I will start now. The Ice Bucket Challenge. You have probably seen videos on social media of your family and friends pouring a bucket of ice cold water on their heads for charity. This is what my nephew Marcus Neal and my great nephew did several weeks ago. Way to go, Marcus and Micah. Marcus and Micah have taken part in the Ice Bucket Challenge, one of the latest viral campaigns to emerge on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and other networking sites. The challenge involves dumping icy water on top of your head or donating $100 to various ALS charities, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as motor neuron disease, MND. Destroys muscles, making it difficult to speak, swallow, and breathe. Ice Bucket Challenge participants post a video online and invite friends to follow suit. More than 1.1 million donors in the USA have donated over $53 million since July the 29th. The viral campaign is giving ALS and MND charities valuable global exposure to raise awareness of the disease and raise funds. It exploits people's willingness and desire to post selfies or videos of themselves online while feeling good about helping a charity. Communication and Media Studies Professor Mark Glantz said, "You get the message directly from friends and acquaintances. It kind of appeals to the same side of people that wants to post a selfie. The challenge has even reached the President of the United States of America. Barack Obama decided against the dowsing, but said he would donate instead. Most people with ALS die from respiratory failure within 3 to 5 years from the onset of the symptoms. So this article is about the disease ALS and MND. There is this viral campaign going on now using the media such as Twitter, Facebook, and Skype to announce that I'm donating so much money or I'm taking the challenge of having water doused on my head. That pretty much is the gist. Now what I'd like for each of you to do is to tell me one word, just one word each. So you'll give me one word for either ice or bucket, another word for ice or bucket. Raphael, can you give me another word for ice or bucket? Just choose one. And I'll ask the same for each of you. All right, I'll go on to M. Dela Cruz. Can you give me a word for ice or bucket? And the reason we'll need to pick up the pace is because I want you all to participate in all of the activities, including speaking. M. Dela Cruz, can you give me a word for ice or bucket?
Ice.
Yes, do you know another word for ice? All right, let's go to David. David has not returned. Adele.
Freeze or frost.
Freeze or frost. Okay, we'll take freeze. Okay, M. Dela Cruz, do you have one now? All right. We're going to go to Adela. Ice or bucket?
Bucket. I think tin or no? Or
Yeah, 10 would be fine. And let's go to Anastasia. Can you give me a word for ice or bucket?
Bucket, bean.
For ice or bucket, which one?
Bucket.
What is it? Bin. Good. Bin would be good. But can you give me a word for ice or bucket? Ismail, can you give me a word for ice or bucket?
Okay.
Container for bucket.
Good. And Ibram, can you give me a word? I don't believe Ibram is here. All right, so those who I didn't get, would you like to try now?
Ice water, or the cold water, or the frozen water.
Okay. All right. Good job. And for my ice, I would say frozen. And for my bucket, I'll just put in, I don't know. I don't know what I would use for bucket. All right, so we're moving on. Here are your vocabulary challenge. I would like for each of you to say these words as quickly as you can. I will say the words first. Even if you make a mistake, do not repeat the word, just keep going. Media, donating, campaign, acquaintances, communication, challenge, destroying, lateral, funds, ice bucket challenge, networking, challenge, charity, disease, symptoms, campaign, dumping, donate, exploits, exposure, emerge, valuable, challenge, desire, dowsing, swallow, exposure, dowsing, raise, and onset. Have dowsing in there twice. All right, so I want each of you to take a turn and say these words as quickly as you can. What you're doing is imprinting upon your mind that you know these words. We won't say these words in the order as everybody will say them. So we will start with, who will we start with first? Let's get my list, Control-C. And we will start with, put this here. Okay, Adela, could you read these words for me, starting with the top row, going across, go all the way across, go all the way across until you get to swallow, then start with donating and exposure. When you're ready, Adela, you may start.
Yes, communication, funds, charity, dumping, emerge, no? In this.
Continue. Swallow. Now start with donating.
Sorry, donating, destroy, challenge, dumping, valuable exposure.
Continue. Campaign.
Campaign, lateral, charity, donate, challenge, dowsing, acquittance, funds, disease, exploit, desire, raise, communication, iceberg, challenge, symptom, exposure, dowsing, onset.
Great. Raphael, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, great. I'd like for you to read these words, and I'd like for you to start in this column. Start from the bottom. Communication, go to the top, then start with challenge, and stop with challenge, and go with symptoms. You're going up and down. You may start now.
Communication, acquittances, campaign, donating, media, challenge, destroying, lateral, funds, ice bucket challenge, symptoms, disease, charity, challenge, networking, campaign, dumping, donated, exploit, exposure, dosing, desire, challenge, valuable, emerge, swallow, exposure, dosing, rise, onset.
Good, thank you. Adele, let's see, who is it? David, would you start from onset here and go up and down, David? Okay, David isn't back, so we'll go with M. Dela Cruz. Could you read for us those words? Starting with onset, raise, dowsing. Okay, M. Dela Cruz is Eva. Could you do the same? Eva,
Yes.
could you read those? Starting with onset.
Okay. Onset, raise, dosing, exposure, swallow, emerge, valuable, challenge, desire, dosing, exposure, exploits, donate, dumping, campaign, networking, challenge, charity, disease, symptoms, ice bucket challenge, funds, lateral, destroying, challenge, media, donating, campaign, acquaintances, communication.
Great. Raphael, did you read yet?
Yes, I've read.
Okay, so Anastasia, did you read yet?
No.
Okay, Anastasia, could you read this column, then this third column, then this column, so you're skipping a column. When you're ready, you may start.
Okay. Yeah. Media, donating, campaign, acquaintances, communication, networking, challenge, charity, disease, symptoms, emerge, valuable, challenge, desire, dosing.
I'll go back to this one, challenge, destroying.
What?
Did you read this?
Again? No, because you said I should skip one.
And yeah, and then I want you to go back and pick up the ones you didn't get, okay?
Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't get this one. Challenge, destroying, lateral, font size, bucket, challenge, campaign, dumping, donate, explode, exposure, swallow, exposure, dosing, raise, onset.
Okay, good. Now, as you're reading these, if I want all of you to be aware of the ones that you don't know the meaning of, because we need to know what the meanings of them are before we go on. Ismael, did you read yet?
No, Priscilla.
Okay, could you read starting with this row and going backwards and forward? Okay, you may start, Ismael.
Okay. Media, challenge, networking, campaign, emerge, swallow, exposure, valuable, dumping, challenge, destroying, donating, campaign, lateral, charity, donate, challenge, dowsing, raise, desire, exploits, disease, funds, acquaintances, communication, ice bucket challenge, symptoms, exposure, dowsing, onset.
Great. And M. Dela Cruz, would you try and read for us? Let's see. Could you just read them in order? Media, donating. You may start.
Media, donating, campaign, acquaintance, communication.
Challenge.
Challenge, destroying, lateral funds, is bucket challenging. Networking, challenge, charity, discharge, symptoms, campaign, dumping, donate, exploit, exposure.
Emerge.
Emerge valuable challenges, desires, dosing, slalom, sports, dosing, rise, onset.
Good. All right, so what we did was to read all the words that may be of a challenge in the story. Did anyone need to know what a media is? Or someone tell me what media is. What is media?
Newspaper, TV, radio,
Okay, great.
broadcasting.
Television, radio,
Newspaper,
television.
TV. Okay, what about challenge? What is a challenge? What is
What,
it?
what is
And
a goal?
Challenge is
something
a
that is
difficult.
challenge you.
Competition. A challenge is a competition.
Contest.
Okay, or a contest. Networking.
Social network.
Electricity networking.
Very good. It's a group of people getting together. Okay. All right, so now what's a campaign?
It's a company.
Okay.
Election campaign, for example.
Okay, an election campaign would be an example. And what does the word emerge mean? I'm just giving you a very generic vocabulary word. We'll get a better understanding later. What does emerge means?
Come out.
To raise something.
To come out.
Come out, yeah.
And what about swallow?
Swallow.
To
When you eat something
Good.
food.
Okay, and donating is to make a contribution.
giving money.
Good. Money, giving money, and destroying.
It's game over something. So
To
when
make
you
something less valuable. Okay, so a contest or a challenge. Dumping.
pouring.
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 Okay, now think about the article because we saw the dumping. Valuable. To
Important.
okay, exposure.
Worldwide.
Bomb.
To make something visible. Campaign, we just did that one. Lateral. Lateral means to be equal.
In a side.
Charity.
Giving money for free.
Organization.
Or just help.
To help people.
Donate. Okay, and we had challenge already. What was dousing in this story?
Dosing. Pouring.
Immerse.
It was dancing about Barack Obama. He decided against the doubt.
Okay, what is acquaintances?
Friends.
And funds?
Funds. Money.
Money.
What is a disease?
Pay.
Illness. Illness.
Illness.
An illness.
Exploit.
Exploit.
To use. To wish.
Raise.
Increase.
Increase.
To increase the awareness. And communication.
To explain.
Conversation. Speaking with people.
Okay, an ice bucket challenge.
Ice bucket challenge.
It's a competition. No, it's
Symptoms.
In a disease.
Signs of
Signals. Symptom signals maybe.
signs
beginning.
At the start.
At the beginning.
at the beginning.
Okay, so we did a reasonably good job there. So now we're going to go to the next part of the activity. So hopefully we all have an 80% understanding of the Ice Bucket Challenge. So now, Raphael, if you're here, could you tell me what the word probably means, looking at the list here? Raphael, could you tell me what the word probably means?
Probably means that, for example, if something can happen, it's possible that happens with certainty.
Here are your words.
Choose from the column.
Raphael, here are your word choices. Is it going to be A, B, C, D, E, F?
Okay. Sorry.
Match.
I can see anything.
Oh, you don't see anything? Let me see. It's still on the screen. Okay, so Raphael probably means what? But if you can't see it, I guess you can't give me the
Almost
answer.
certainly. Number B.
Yes. It's going to be B. It's going to be B. Almost certainly. Good. And so now we can go to M. De La Cruz. Can you do number 2, taken apart?
Contributor H.
Okay, let's see if it's H. Taken apart. Readiness?
No.
Readiness.
Contributors?
What do you all think? What does anyone else think? The word choice is taken apart to give.
Participated.
Okay, let's try participated here. Let's try participated. So we're going to make E. And David, can you do number 3, involve? David's not here, so it's going to be Adela. Adela?
Yes, involves is imply, but I don't.
Well, you know what? Let's just choose one. Just choose one. Choose one. You for number 3. Number 3 means to involve. It was probably worldwide, maybe. All right, let's see. What do you think participants mean? Participants. What is participants?
Contributor.
Okay, so participants are going to be H. And so that was Adela. Okay, Eva, can you do 5? Follow
suit means do the same.
And that's C. C. And I had Anastasia.
Okay, number 6, global, worldwide. It's
worldwide. J. Good. I think it's worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide.
Okay, and David is back. David, can you do number 7?
Okay, Priscilla. Awareness is
consciousness.
Consciousness, right?
Okay. Okay, it's going to be D. And Ismo, are you here?
Yes, Priscilla.
Can you do willingness?
Willingness,
readiness, yeah. That's
readiness.
Correct. It's G. And is Eva still here?
Yes, donate. It's
That's right. That's right. Yours is right there. Yours is I.
A.
Oh, I got give twice. Oh, I've got give twice. That's maybe.
Yes, this is the problem. It involves.
Okay, that's why we couldn't find involves. And what about symptoms? What is symptoms?
Signs.
Symptoms. Symptoms is going to be signs. Okay, well, I'm glad I found that mistake, so I'll have to correct that. And symptoms is going to be F. Good.
Yeah, teamwork.
Okay, let's see. All right, we have a few minutes. All right, let's see if I want to do that one. All right. Everybody can take one. Tell me what this is, whether it's true or not. I won't. After you, if once you've answered, you know that it will not be your turn. Just tell me who's answering, and I'll put your name beside it. Okay? Who's taking number one?
Ismail.
Ismail. Okay. Okay. Ismail will take number one.
Okay. The article suggests your friends should do the ice bucket challenge.
Is it true or false?
False.
Okay. Number B. I'm not saying it's
False.
right or wrong,
False.
but
I think
All right.
false.
okay. Okay. Who's taking number two? Or
I would
B?
like
Yes, B.
A.
Number B, false.
Who is B?
False.
Who is B? Give me your name.
Rafael,
Can you read it for me, Raphael?
the Ice Bucket Challenge is the last viral campaign for Facebook. I think it's false.
Okay. Okay. C. Who would like to take C?
I would like I am Eva.
Thank you, Ava.
People dump water on their head and donate $100 to charity. It's false because they dump water on their head or donate $100 to charity.
Great. Okay. D. Who would take D?
Okay, I can do Anastasia. Over $5 million has been raised in the USA. That's false. It's, as far as I remember, $53 million.
Good. That is correct. It was 53 million. Okay. Next person.
Maria, the campaign takes advantage of people's like for self. True?
And who is reading that? Who read that? All right. Never mind. Okay, we're going to go on. F. Who can take F?
David, Priscilla.
Who is that? David?
David. A professor said the challenge appeals to people love wars. I think it's true. True.
Okay. And G? Who can take G?
President Obama didn't take the challenge and donate $100 instead. True. I am Rafael.
Thank you, Raphael. And the last one, which is H.
Most people die from ALS inside 5 years of contracting Sheishi. True, Maricruz?
Okay, so here we had the article suggests your friends should do the ice bucket challenge. I think that was true. What does anyone else think? I think it was actually trying to either do the challenge or make $100 contribution. The Ice Bucket Challenge is the last viral campaign for Facebook. That, of course, is false. People dump water on their head and donate $100 to charity. That one is false. You do one or the other. So that's good. And over 50 million has been raised in the U.S., and that was false. It was 3, I believe. So good job there, guys. We won't have time to do this one, so we won't even talk about it. And we're going to go down to, well, we won't have time to really talk about this one either, because we are now at the top of the hour where we go back and we give our feedback regarding our thoughts on today's session. So this is what we call the final word. I'll give the final word first. Thank you very much for an exciting class, everyone. This was a large class. When we have a large class, we aren't able to accomplish as much as if it were a smaller class. That is why we have independent classes. So if you'd like a private session with me or any of the wonderful teachers here at Verbally, we're all here to be able to assist you. Most of us will have our schedules posted on the Verbling link. And of course, I would be happy to have a private class with you, and you'll get all the details should you decide to have a class with me. With that said, my purpose as a coach is to help you develop your conversational English speaking skills, not so much to teach you grammar, but to help you engage in conversation. So thank you everyone for participating today. Thank you Anastasia, David, Eva, Ibrahim, Isabel, M. Dela Cruz, and Raphael. For our side participants who were not able to get into the class, thank you for your participation, and I hope that you will continue to join us here at Verbling. So now I'll ask Eva to give us her final words for today. Eva, we'll listen to you.
It was very useful. I think so. It's a great material, and I see the other part of the document, so I think so. It's great, and thank you very much for my new vocabulary words.
Okay, thank you, Eva, for mentioning that. For those of you who are interested in seeing the full activities for today, the document is posted. Thank you. Raphael, could I get final words from you today?
Okay, the class is very good, but I think I had some problem in the computer or in the network that I couldn't see the exercise.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but they were posted. If you want, at the end of the class, you can go out to the link and find the text as we presented it. And
okay.
As it was presented in class. Thank you so much, Raphael. M. Dela Cruz, would you give us your final words for today?
Okay, teacher, but I had problem with Blanca. I couldn't see the text.
Okay. Well, the text is there now. For those of you who were not able to see it on the screen, you can download the text and read over it if you wish to do so. There are other activities that we did not get to today because of the size of the class, but unlike the large classes, it's great for interaction. The larger the class, the less input each of you will have. But again, please consider taking private lessons as well. Ibrahim, I know that you didn't get to participate much in class today, but I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on the class as your final words. Okay, I'm not sure that Ibrahim can hear me, but Ibrahim, your microphone right at this moment is muted. If you unmute your microphone, if you would like to speak, we can hear you. That is your image on the screen at this point. Ibrahim, would you like to speak? Okay. We may be having some difficulty with Ibrahim. His microphone is still muted. We'll go to David. David, would you like to give us your final words for today?
Okay. Sure. I came a little late to the class, but the class was great, and thank you, Priscilla.
Okay. Thank you so much, David. It's always a pleasure to have you in class. And finally, Anastasia, would you like to give us your final word before we close the class for today?
Yeah, sure. Well, I know some more deeper details about the Ice Bucket Challenge, which is really interesting. And I just remember 2 words, how to use the word dumb and dowsing.
Dowsing.
Dowsing, yeah. Where when I read, I made a mistake when, and now I remember that for this one.
Okay, great. So whenever you see the word dousing, that means to pour water onto something. What else did you wish to say, Anastasia?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting to know some facts about Ice Bucket Challenge. I know some, but not many, but now I know more.
Okay, and typically thank you so much, Anastasia. Typically what happens once you learn about something, you'll hear even more about it. So thank you, and if either of you in the class decide to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, please let me know, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next class. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.